1250 ESPN San Antonio for everything Cowboys. From Dallas Cowboys Training Camp, brought to you by Jason Thompson, the Thompson Law Firm, and by Dennis Jewelry Company.
Visiting with rookie safety for the Dallas Cowboys, J.J. Wilcox, played at Georgia Southern. J.J., you start off at Georgia Southern as a wide receiver. You shift to a running back, and then play your senior season as a safety. What was that transition like for you throughout your college career?
It was different. It was very changing, like a roller coaster ride. But my coaching staff did a great job with me, helping with the transition. They told me what they needed in the secondary, needed some help and leadership and some aggression. So that's the main thing I wanted to do when I transitioned, to make sure I wasn't a drop off from offense. What
was the reason for the change? Was it difficult for you?
Just understanding the different schemes from a defensive point of view. I'm used to playing offense, used to playing receiver, understanding the defense and learning the defensive coverages, but flipping it over and having guys run towards you is totally different. But like I said, I had some great coaches, and they did a great job with me.
Did you feel like your best chance to play in the NFL was to switch to safety?
Well, no. I was starting figuring out offense, started getting a rhythm for running back and receiver, and started getting a couple looks for some teams. But, everybody's calling is different. So I'm glad I did, and I'm glad I'm at where I'm at now. It's one of the best decisions I ever made.
Cowboy rookie safety J.J. Wilcox with us here on the Hardline. What's the speed of the NFL like compared to college life at Georgia Southern?
Oh, it's too fast. It's fast. It's amazingly fast. Not only because of the speed, because of everybody knows what they're doing, and they're 100% every play and every second, and it's full tilt every snap.
Now, you seem to adjust pretty well to the speed. Jason Garrett said the other day that you almost hit too hard in practice because you know how these walkthroughs go. You're not supposed to hit anybody hard. Is that hard for you to sort of lay up, to not try to lay people out?
Well, it is. I've been taught for 40 years, full speed, run through people. So, that's my mindset, and that's how I play the game, with aggression and physical. But it's in this coaching, in this type of league, you have to take care of your players because every guy is accountable and every guy is valuable. And so they just get to show you what kind of player you is. Can you adapt and change? That will make the good from the great players.
Has he had a conversation or two with you about that, Coach Garrett?
He has got on me a couple times about it. And so I'm backing off and I'm learning. I'm taking care of my teammates and just play full tilt, but to a extent. So
you're from Cairo, Georgia?
Cairo, Georgia.
Cairo, Georgia.
All right.
Your high school mascot is the Syrup Makers?
Syrup Makers, that's correct.
What?
It's pretty intimidating, I'm telling you. But no. We're very known for the syrup down there. We have a syrup patch, a big syrup and boiled peanuts factory down there that was real famous back in the older days, and we just kept the name and tradition going. So,
have you ever made syrup before?
I haven't.
Have you seen how it's made?
I have. We have a traditional, like a day where we go out there and just people go in the country just make syrup all day. It's one of the best. I'm telling you, the cane syrup back in Georgia is pretty good.
Have you had some of the Oxnard, California syrup? Or?
I haven't. I'm pretty sure they'd be pretty sweet or something. It's like a real homemade syrup. So,
J.J. Wilcox with us here on the Hardline, Cowboy rookie safety. Through the first week of camp, you obviously have been adjusting the NFL. Yesterday in the scrimmage, there was a play where you got flagged because of a hit that the refs, I guess, said was a little late. With all the rule changes in the NFL, how do you, as a safety, try to adjust your game in order to not get flagged?
Well, like I said, again, you have to know to be at the exact spot at the exact time. And when you be at the exact spot, you can avoid the hit and hopefully get the interception. So like I said, I just have to go do some more work in the film room and in the playbook and get exact at my detail and at my craft.
When you're out there, do you think about, I know you haven't played in a game yet, but in the NFL at least, but are you thinking about, okay, I can't launch myself, I can't duck my head? Are you thinking about that stuff out there?
You're not. And like I said, the game with the speed is so fast, you don't realize it till you're up on it, and by the time they throw the flag, your money gone. So I think I catch on real fast when my money started disappearing. But like I said, it gets up on you so fast, and you're so used to doing it in college. So like I said, again, I have to just do with adapting and changing your surroundings.
Everybody on this defense is learning from anew. The Cowboys switched from the 3-4 to the 4-3 this year, so it's easier for you to come in because you're just like everybody else in the same boat trying to learn it. What are your thoughts and your first reactions to the 4-3 in Monty Kiffin's defense?
Well, I come from a similar 4-3 defense in college, so it kind of played right into my role in my transition here. But some of the same tactics and characteristics that Coach Kiffin wants for the defense is some of the similar ones we have for college, which is effort, and just run to the ball. That don't take any talent at all. So I take pride in that and just hustling to the ball and, being detailed in your craft.
The cover 2 defense, it's a bend but don't break defense, which makes the strong side linebacker kind of strong side safety the last line of defense, right. Making sure that everything stays in front. So is there a greater emphasis on the safeties in that? I mean, how is that different potentially from what you did in college and being kind of the middle of that defense deep?
Well, you just don't understand what your assignment is, which is to cover 2 defense is, just make sure you play the hole and make sure you read the quarterback. You got to have clean feet and make perfect breaks. So any misstep you take could be a touchdown, and you have to understand that and make sure you up on it.
J.J. Wilcox with us here on the Hardline. So what have the coaches told you about your role with the team? Have they told you you're competing for a starting safety spot, or have they talked about that at all?
No, they haven't. But I'm pretty sure coming in, you understand the situation that the Cowboys need, and you understand what's available for you. So it's up for you to just go out there and work hard and practice hard and put in the effort every day to try to go out there and compete.
What about special teams? It seems like you could be a guy who could be like a special teams demon, on a gunner maybe on the punt team. Is that something you're embracing?
Right. Special team wins games, as we've seen this Super Bowl. And like I say, I want to go out there and be the best team player that I can be for my team, because this team definitely deserves it, and I cannot lack off and make a mistake for this team, because we have some great players on this team, and they deserve to win, and I want to come in and help.